Welcome to the 11th of 12 circuit workouts in the at-home workout series. Now today, as you might imagine, we'll be doing 5 exercises for 3 sets. And I'm going to get into these exercises, show you how to do them, and then perform it live. The first are called diamond jumps. Next, we're going to do what's called chest thrusters. Third, we're going to be doing a reverse grip row with a bicep curl. Then we'll be doing a row, shoulder press, and a row. And then finally, we'll do a hamstring exercise, which we haven't done a lot of hamstring with a deadlift. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate these exercises and then give you the opportunity to do them at home. Okay, so with diamond, you literally are just going to jump in a diamond format. So give yourself some space. Now, you want to keep your head and your chest up to keep the oxygen nice and open, as this is going to be the warm-up exercise. And this is fabulous for your core and overall stability. Okay, so you're just going to jump forward, jump to the side, jump back, jump to the side, and repeat. Okay, pretty simple. So, side, back. Kind of map it out before you start. Okay. Now, chest thrusters. This is an explosive movement where you're going to go down slow, but you're going to need to really thrust up to get enough power to jump to the other side. And that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be going side to side chest thrusters. Okay, and I'll show you that from the front. All right, so nice and slow down. So you can see those are quick bursts. If you need to sit at the bottom for just a minute, just to really get that oxygen, do what you need to do. And it's only 30 seconds of it, so you don't necessarily need to do 10. And that was just gonna rock the chest, you're gonna love it. Okay, so now we'll do a row, and I'm going to be using a band. Remember, it's a reverse grip. About 12 inches of space in between your hands. Okay, just keep your elbows nice and to the side, and then you're just focusing on lifting up with the elbows, back down, and then you're doing a curl. Okay, we've done this before. This is for the upper back and the outside sweep of the lats. A lot of times people will do this kind of a row because it takes out a lot of the rear deltoid. And some people like to save their rear delts for just a shoulder day. So kind of keep that in mind if you end up going to the gym. Okay, so now we will be doing shoulders with an upright row. I'm going to be using this same bungee, but I'm going to kneel down when I do this because I'm going to be alternating arms and then doing an upright row. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. Now you've done this where you've just done one arm at a time, so you should be used to actually performing a shoulder exercise in this way. But pretty simple. Got the band just like I had it last time. If you recall, last time we just went straight up. And we're going to do that same thing. Okay, you're just going to go up about 3/4 of the way. You don't need to extend all the way. In fact, 3/4 of the way to a full extension. The real difference with that full extension is that you're bringing in more tricep. So just focus on isolating the shoulder. Okay, but remember we're doing 2. We'll be alternating. So you're going up, up, and then this comes down, and then you're doing a front upright row. Okay, and the first round doing this, you might not be super fast, and that's fine. A lot of these exercises are to improve coordination as well. So just kind of keep that in mind, but I'd encourage you to start off at your own pace, because form is the most important thing. Okay, so notice where my hands are. They're just to the outside of my shoulders. Okay, so I'm going up, up, drop down, and for an upright row. Okay, up, up, drop down for an upright row. Up, up, drop down, upright row. Okay, pretty simple. Probably the most complicated exercise that we're doing today. And then this next one, you can do this with one leg at a time, or you can do this with 2. I'm going to show you both ways to do it. Okay, one leg's going to give you a little more resistance, or at least it should. And it's also going to increase the amount of tension in your hamstring and focus and need for stability. So I'm going to show you why. So what you're doing with one leg is you're simply going down while raising the other leg back just a little bit. You're going down to about the middle of your shin and pulling forward. Okay? Now you can just slide your leg if you don't feel comfortable lifting it. But try to keep your head and your chest up. And you're going down. Nice and slow. And then you keep your head and your chest up as you pull through. You're doing so with your hamstrings. Okay? And I'll show you from the right side just so you can get both angles, right? I'm not expecting you to respond. Okay. Alright, so once again, I'm going down. Take your time. Okay, now one thing to focus on is you want to keep the band fairly close to your leg. And that'll ensure that the hamstrings are doing more work than, say, your lower back. Hamstrings are the target area. Okay, so down, just keep maybe a thumb on your thigh. Okay, and right here I don't even have any resistance with this band. Your band might be different. Okay, and the thumb might actually improve your stability. Okay, so that's with one. Now, if you end up doing 2, which you may start with just 2. Okay, all you're going to do is with your feet just about shoulder width. Once again, maybe guide the thumbs down your thigh. Just keep your head and your chest up. And then bring it up. Straight from the side. Now one thing you'll notice, there's a slight bend. First thing I'm doing is I'm dropping my butt and pulling it out. And then I keep a slight bend in my legs, but my legs are pretty straight. This is called the straight leg deadlift. So butt out, legs fairly straight, thumbs can be used as a guide. And if you need to rewind and take another look at that, feel free. Okay, well, I'm going to put everything together for you so you can see what it looks like. This is fun exercise routine. I hope you'll enjoy this. And one thing that's nice about a lot of these exercises is when you finish this 12-week, you can either get back into it and see how much better you do, or mix and match. Mix and match some of the things that you like. Create your own workout program. And the greatest thing is it's an at-home program. Okay, so first exercise, I'm mapping my zone, and we'll begin, okay? Keep my hands out in front of me once again, just keep my head and my chest up. I might start out slow. Spot. Looks like you're all over the place. Okay. Chest, side to side chest thrusters. May consider 10 or up to 30 seconds. More. Okay. 2 rows. My heart rate definitely got up on that. Feeling good. This exercise, remember, you may consider having some extra resistance bands, starting off at the lighter on the first, and then transitioning into heavier bands throughout the workout from one set to the next. Once again, 3 sets. That's good. One more. Okay. Any guesses as to what's next? That's right. Didn't actually hear you. But I can imagine. All right, so 10 per arm and 10 in front. So here we go. So that's 1. 2. And you're just going straight up, okay? You may consider the upright rows are going to be the more difficult part of this. Just explode up with it. And with the upright rows, you end up making kind of a V. So let your elbows pull it up. Okay? Oh. All right. Now this you can actually do without resistance, by the way. Okay. Here we go. 10 per leg, hamstrings. It's even stability for me sometimes. Use my thumb as a guide. And actually put my arm out a little bit more. Balance, control, stability, endurance, strength. Lots of benefits. You'll be going super fast after doing this exercise a few times, I guarantee it. But don't go too fast. It's about as fast as you should go. Nice and slow down. Up, leading with the head and chest. One more. All right, I'm actually going to save you guys from watching my other side. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally going to do it. I'm not going to cheat myself. Here we go. Sometimes I have to remind myself to lead with my head and my chest. So if you catch me where I'm not letting my head and my chest rise first, and what's happening, oh, by the way, I'm only human. That's what I was trying to say. And what's happening with your back is you're just about coming parallel. That's usually an indication that you've gone down far enough. But keep in mind, you really just want to focus on going just below the knee or the middle of the shin. It's a nice stretch too. And I'm also breathing out every time I go up, taking in oxygen. That can be difficult. Not taking in oxygen and talking while I do this exercise. That's why this is in the advanced. No messing around. This is advanced for me too. Okay, I'll do 2 more. Embarrassing myself. This one's going to be perfect. It has to be. I'm on camera. Okay, applause. Okay. All right, so this or a water bottle is all you really need. In fact, you know, even if you're at a point where with shoulders, you just want to hold something in your hand or not even hold anything, that's totally fine. Just take this at your pace, stage your growth and development, and have fun. Remember that this is something that's part of quality of life and accentuating and accenting and improving and making life that much better. Okay, literally. And I'm not putting any limits on that. All right, so hopefully this has been of value to you. This is the 11th circuit. Congratulations, and I'll see you on 12.